Final question, and maybe this is more for you, Mark Schindel. ICO. So if somebody wanted to actually invest in your company, they can do that. They don't have to wait for IPO. They don't have to do a private offering with you guys and get in touch with you. They can just go to your website and do an ICO. Not everyone, because you have to be an accredited investor.
Correct.
But tell us about this ICO.
Yeah. Well, Mark can actually explain the reason why it makes so much sense for Meyer and the platform better than I can. But basically, Meyer is a blockchain based technology, and Mark has come up with the concept of having basically the Meyer ecosystem, where people that participate on the platform are able to exchange intellectual property or pieces of trials or whole trials. And one way to help create that ecosystem is to develop a token, which is behind this whole ICO phenomenon. Now most people are very familiar with Bitcoin and have learned about ICOs through maybe some peripheral knowledge of Bitcoin. The market for ICOs has gotten a bad rap in a lot of ways because there's been a lot of fraudulent activity surrounding ICOs. A lot of people that are raising money based on fraudulent schemes, basically. What sets Meyer very much apart from really any ICO that I've seen is that we already have a product. We have a platform that's deployed. We're generating revenue, and we're pursuing this ICO so that we will raise money to then accelerate our growth and to create this ecosystem where users of the platform are able to exchange intellectual property and information on trials. So if you go to our website, you'd be able to participate in the pre-sale of our ICO.
So it hasn't launched yet.
No, it has not.
Pre-sale.
Right. It's a pre-sale of the ICO, which enables you to basically have the ability to buy tokens at a discount to the ultimate ICO price. And we're doing this in a very regulated, rigorous way, in that we're going through the SEC and doing a registered or offering where it's under the guise of the SEC.
Right.
So
almost as if you were doing an IPO of some sort.
Right. Now it's all very new. This is all new territory. So that's the other reason that we're doing this in a very dotting our I's and crossing our T's, because we want to make sure that there aren't going to be any problems down the road for anyone participating in the ICO or for Meyer. And we've got a great group of advisors that we're working on to get this done. So to the extent that people want to participate in the ICO, they can go to our website and participate in the pre-sale, which will get them a discount to the ultimate ICO price.
I like that you guys are using it sounds more conservative than your average ICO, because you're using you're doing it on the guise of the SEC regulations.
Yes.
But that means you probably have a top shelf law firm that's overseeing this, right?
That's very much so. Yeah, we're working with Morrison Forster, which is, I believe, to be the premier ICO law firm in the U.S., and we're doing an offering that allows U.S. citizens to participate, which most of the ICOs out there, they shy away from the U.S. market because they're afraid of the regulation.
Right.
We're making sure that we're doing an ICO in a way where U.S. citizens can participate.
Yes, I like that. And for the record, I intend to participate.
Well, that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. You heard it here, listeners.
Yeah. Anything additional you'd add to that, Mark Graves?
Not really, I guess maybe just the reason why it makes sense, why like how does it all fit into the platform. So you have this fundamental technology called blockchain, and the general notion is that you say something once, you agree to it, and then you hold it out there and you verify that, and you make that available for other people to verify it.
Wait. You say something once and you agree to it. What is it? What do you mean by that?
So
you're talking about blockchain.
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to.
So on the blockchain, you and I might
so
do a transaction.
We agree to the text of this article.
Okay.
Right. We say this article is whatever that text is.
Yep.
Because I have effectively a photo of it, and we use this technique called a hash. And what that hash does is it means you don't actually have to see the text in order to know exactly that whatever you copied is the same, right? And so that is a fundamental technology that allows
of blockchain,
yeah, that allows you to get trust in a very untrusting environment.
Okay.
Like, say, when you're working with highly regulated entities, right? Pharmaceutical companies where their data of their clinical trials is the most valuable asset they have because it drives the stock price. So all of these things are private cloud. Like, this is not your average something. Like,
trust is hugely needed.
Absolutely. But the problem is they can't even trust their own internal vendors and IT staff. I mean, we've seen that go
rogue
wrong.
Employees.
Absolutely. It can be anything. So how do you
corporate espionage?
Absolutely. I mean, so how do you create a mechanism that is cost effective, that allows you to make sure that what you want done and what you agree to as a group actually gets done? That's the enabling technology. And so, leveraging that with a very strong platform that allows you to start aggregating information.
Yep. Like Meyer.
That's a scalable thing, because
makes sense.
Everybody, it's all about, well, I have my data warehouse and it sits over here, and, it just, we interact with that. We already have all these connectors and all this stuff working with it. How do you enable them to keep working on that?
So biotech companies have hugely sensitive information right now with their clinical trials that, even though they think they're safe, they're probably exposed in some way.
Yeah.
Blockchain on its own will help that dramatically. Blockchain plus Meyer not only will help solve that problem, but also solve all sorts of other problems that could come up in that scenario.
Yeah, and really ultimately, by combining the two, what you enable is for them to say, you know what, I have this piece of data or this protocol over here, and I want you to have it, but I only want you to have it once, or I want you to get access to only this piece of it.
Control,
it makes
trust.
it right. And so that actually, if they trust something third party, right, externally verifiable by each team, then they can say, okay, well, we can use this, and then they can trade more. That's the whole point, is you start enabling them to work together better, because they're spending all their time right now securing everything and building up their little, way that it works for them. But ultimately, they're all doing the same thing.
Wonderful. Makes sense.